This video is sponsored by Music Magpie. For more details, please look in the description. So a bit of a drizzly day today for the visit of Leicester City, and it sounds like Riyad Mahrez, who nearly came to City, and we know he's been on strike, is going to be on the bench for Leicester. We'll find out a little bit later on. Liquid sunshine, bit of drizzle around here in Manchester. Is that going to make any difference to the game? We'll soon see. Today I'm actually going to go somewhere inside the ground I've not been before, well, not in this version of it, because there is a president of City called Tudor Thomas, a long supporter of City, who has his own room called the Tudor Room. It's been moved recently, but it's full of memorabilia that's been donated by all sorts of players. So I'm going to have a look around it and show it to you. But first, let's just hear from a fan on his thoughts on Riyad Mahrez possibly playing against City today.
I think he's an impact player, to be honest, but I don't think he's worth £95 million. And I'm so glad Pep wasn't kept to ransom. But if he comes in the summer for 30 or 40 million quid, I'd say, yeah, go for it. I think it'd be a great acquisition.
Don't you just love this Manchester weather, eh?
Oh, this Manchester weather, but I've had 50 years of this, so I'm quite used to that. Don't really mind about me, mate, but 3-1 today, by the way.
Liquid sunshine,
Liquid
I call it.
That's the one. 3-1 today, mate.
So this is the Tudor room, and this is Tudor Thomas, whose room it is. Tudor, you've been involved in this club for a long time. How long has this room existed?
This room started in 1959. I started it off, and
Back at Main Road.
back at Main Road, yeah. I've been following the club for 64 years.
You've got some real memorabilia in here. What would you say is your favourite or the most prized
Well, I've
memorabilia?
got some really good stuff in here. I've got at the back, the very far end, there's a ball there from the Gillingham game at Wembley. I've got Kevin Keegan's jacket from the last game at Main Road, all autographed by the players. It's over there. I've got one special one that's been given to me recently because I think this man has been the most influential and best player ever to play for Manchester City. And that's Yaya Toure. I've got his autograph shirt. I'd like to show you of Alex, if you wouldn't mind. He did a sportsman's dinner for me for cancer research some years ago. And I asked him to have a photograph with a football.
Yeah.
So he said, right, so this is the ball. You show it on there. He said, I'm not signing a ball with MCFC on it. I said, you are. And he did do. Very nice man. A great manager, of course. That's the day we beat them 6-1. He autographed the programme for me.
Fantastic. It's like a mini museum, this, isn't it?
Well, it is. It's a lot of stuff. I haven't got it all in here now because this is the second room I've had at this stadium. But it's good. Good. We really appreciate it.
So what do you think of Tudor's room, Joe?
As always, Ian, it's an unbelievable memorabilia from so many different eras, and it's just incredible to see them all.
Any of your stuff in here?
Yeah, I've got my English shirt over there on the wall, and then there's, it's just Manchester City, and a few Man United players who Tudor knows through his charity stuff. It's just everybody who comes in here is amazed.
Here you are in Tudor's room. I mean, this has got to be unique in football, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's where all the linesmen and referees come, so we just have a quiet word with them now and again.
Yeah, brilliant. It's great to see all the memorabilia on the walls that Tudor had at Main Road. Lovely man. And it's always nice to come and see him before the game.
Well, what a room that is, and quite a few celebrities in there as well. Inside the stadium, we're still an hour and a half. Is it an hour and a half? An hour and a quarter away from kick-off, and Leicester players are out there, including Riyad Mahrez behind me. But I'm going to go back outside the stadium now and talk to some fans. What are you expecting today then?
A small football show of City, hopefully. Normally at home they are very strong and solid, so I hope today it will be the same.
After the draw last week, it's important to win, isn't it?
They get a little buffer, but at the end you want to win at home, for sure.
Chappy coming in with the viewers. Are you going to win today, Chappy?
Oh, is there any? Why ask the question? Of course.
Ask him is answering. Oh,
Yeah, that'll be Mahrez.
it's the coach asking for the.
Somebody asking for tickets again.
Enjoy the game, lad. Thank you.
Edison, Phil, Foden, Arrow, Lloyd, and Bernardo Silva. think we'll be all right. They worry me a bit because they hit us on the break, and you know how we pile forward, and that can always be a worry. City 2-3-0 though, I think.
What about the Mahrez factor? Might be on the bench today.
Yeah, he might be, but you know what? His loss. You know, I don't think that's a problem. He hasn't trained. He won't have the right mindset. He's not going to come on and score the winner. Famous last words.
How do you stay neutral when you're on Sky?
I don't stay neutral. You don't watch. I am not neutral. I am a blue forever, and I do it on the telly. Everyone knows. I'm always in the boss's office getting told, stop it, but I can't help it. I'm a blue.
Enjoy the game.
And you, Cheesy.
Obviously, I know you're a City legend, but you've also played for Leicester, so how does a game like today feel?
Well, I'm a Man City fan. I think everybody knows that. Had 2 great spells at Leicester. Great club, great people. I've just seen Andrew Neville, club secretary there, who was there in 2002 when I was there, so a lot of good people there. So I'd like to see them do well, but not today.
Riyadh, you know, probably would have liked to have joined Man City, but you know, he's Leicester's best player on his day. And you know, at the end of the day, they've got to get the right valuation for the players. So the owners of Leicester City, well within their rights, keeping hold of Riyad Mahrez. He's under contract, and you know, he has to see that contract out until, you know, somebody says otherwise. So I think the owners got it right.
I'm looking forward to seeing Laporte. I didn't see him on his debut, so I'm looking forward to seeing him on this debut, this game today.
You got any thoughts on today's game?
Not really, no, I'm a red, so I'm not really...
You're a red?
I'm only here, yeah, I'm a guest. I'm a guest with the lads.
I think come to watch how football should be played.
Well, it'd be nice just to see football played at a reasonable pace. I'm expecting City to win 2 or 3-1. I'm looking forward to seeing Mahrez if he comes on. I think Leicester are probably on a downward spiral now, so it's for a good time for City to play on really. I think Pep's cocked up their season. So I'm saying 3-1 City.
Yeah, well, I believe Mahrez on the bench today. A bit worried about it because I can see him doing the dirty on us. So we've always got a habit of players doing the dirty, like Steve Malbranque against Fulham, and you know, I can see it coming back to haunt us. So, but hopefully not. I think 2-0 today.
Tell me your thoughts on today's game.
Oh, we've got to win. Must win.
We're gonna win.
2-0.
I thought City were going to blow them away the way they started, came out the traps. Leicester playing a back 5, Cheesy didn't really work for them. Got lucky with the mistake, Vardy. I think Laporte should have gone and squared him up, maybe even gone and fouled him. He allows Vardy to get it into his stride, and at that point he's in big trouble. Puts it back to 1-1. Leicester have switched to a back 4. Kind of got a 4-4-1-1, which was synonymous with them winning the championship, the Premier League as it's now known. And I think they've settled and been a lot better. City, I think, have to go up a couple of gears if they're going to get this done, because Leicester look comfortable now.
Flowing open game at the moment. Leicester surprised me because they've attacked us quite well. They're very fast on the break. A bit worried about Vardy's speed up against Otamendi. I think we need to close them down, but prior to their goal, we've been in much control of the game, and we should have made it 2-0 just before they scored, and we made an error for the goal. But to be fair to Leicester, I think they deserve the goal, because like a lot of teams that have come in, at least they've had a go. But I think in the second half we'll get ourselves a bit tighter and we'll get back into a groove, and I'm sure we'll come out winners.
I thought it was a pretty good game. I was a bit bored at the start of it because you never know, do you, with City. When Mahrez came on, it was a bit like that, wasn't it, really? You didn't know.
That was some goal by Aguero, the fourth, wasn't it?
Oh my God, yes, what a goal that was. Where did that come from? I don't know, It's absolutely belting, wasn't it? But another 3 points, you move on. off to Basel on Tuesday. So let's move forward, eh?
City are going to win this title, definitely. And do you know what? The 4 trophies, we're on our way, I'm telling you, mate.
We're going to do all 4!
Yeah!
Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, Premiership, we're going to do it all, Cheesy! Come on, Cheesy! We're going to do it!
Mate, I thought it was absolutely brilliant there, mate. We had a bit of struggle at first, but then we took it to him, mate, and we got it sorted out in the end, mate. We got the points, that's all that matters. Get in there, City.
4 goals for Aguero, but
mate,
I thought KDB played out.
Mate, he's always been outstanding, mate. Every single game he goes unnoticed some games, mate, but Aguero, back to his standard, mate, banging the goals. That's all we want. Come on, City. Get in there. Ian, love you.
Believe it or not, I said Aguero hat-trick before the match, and still had time to put a bet on and didn't end up doing it, so obviously not in the money, am I, tonight? But I really enjoyed that game. It's one of the best games I've seen this season, that, to be honest. And you know, Bernardo Silva, again, I've mentioned him in every single vlog you've done. He's absolutely superb, and he don't get enough credit for me because he doesn't play every single week. But yeah, all-round great team performance. Sean Mares on the pitch, he didn't look like he was part of that Leicester team there, to be honest. So I'm guessing he deep down wanted to be in a light blue shirt, but no, it was a complete performance, professional performance, very organised, very structured, and yeah, some really good individual performances there. And Serge just got another 4 goals. If that was Higuain or Cavani or Neymar or anybody else in Europe, being spoken about by every pundit in world football, but he don't get enough mentions for me. He's out of this world. Cheeseman! You know, he's for me, he is up there with he's one of the best 5 strikers in the world. You know what I mean? He's out of this world, mate. He's superb, and he just keeps doing it every single time he's called upon. He steps up and does it, and he's the biz. He's the absolute business, Serge. But yeah, great result. I'm gonna go home now and have a nice Chinese and celebrate, because it is Chinese New Year, so why not?
I thought it was obviously a good game, good result, especially after the draw against Burnley. Looks like the break did them well. Yeah, Aguero, brilliant.
Brilliant, just no injuries, good win. What more can you ask for? I didn't think Leicester played well, and I thought Schmeichel was our player tonight. Great passes to us. But yeah, thank you, Leicester.
It was a great game, really. Could easily have been 6 or 7, really. Kevin did amazing, really, again today. Sergio, unbelievable, really.
So in the end, it was a comfortable victory, and as City Square behind me closes down by, even though it's still drizzling, showing the goals and analysing the goals. That 5th goal, by the way, off the crossbar, wow, that was a special one, wasn't it? But before that, KDB with some great assists. Sergio Aguero in the end with 4 goals, although he got the Man of the Match award even before he hit that 4th one. I suppose gets it just by the fact he's got those goals. But for me, it was KDB who would have been my Man of the Match, I think, in this one. So City go marching on, they bounce back, they make you forget about that Burnley result. Next up, 3 cup ties in a row, obviously I'll be at all of the games, starting with the game at Basel coming up on Tuesday. I'll be on the day trip, the Thomas Cook day trip, so if you're going on that plane, look out for me and you can be involved in the vlog. So City go marching on, see you in Switzerland.